boys and girls, we're going to practice doing our thumbnail sketches. So what I would do is take a piece of computer paper or scratch paper, or you can divide your sketchbook into 4 sections. What I like to do to make it easy is to take my paper, match the corners. This is how I get a nice fold. And then I just pinch, and then I take my other hand and I just crease. Okay, so now we have like a hot dog fold. And then I take the other side, so we have a rectangle, and then I fold it over, match corners again, crease, and now we have 4 sections. It's a good idea to get in the practice of always putting your name on the bottom right hand corner of your work and your grade and the class period. So I'm only teaching a first and second period this year. Let's see if we can get a better focus. Here we go. It's a good practice. I know it's not as important when we're online, but once we're back in person, you're going to want to do that. Now, first thing you're going to do is just think about what kind of visual puns you want to draw. So, you could do, say you have a pun that you're just really set on. You know you want to do the pun dragonfly. You don't want to do another pun. And you know you have to do 4 sketches. Well, you could draw that dragonfly in 4 different environments. You could draw that dragonfly from 4 different angles. You could draw that dragonfly just so many different ways, okay? Or whatever it is. Now, another option is that you do 4 different puns, or maybe you do 2 different puns drawn 2 different ways. That's okay too. So the first one I'm going to do is, I'm going to draw butterfly. So, or no, I'm going to do, butterfly. Now, you can use the internet to Google ideas. Just make sure that you're not completely copying. Alright? Now, if you're going to draw, for example, something that has the form of a cube, like we did last week, try to use accurate perspective. Don't just draw like a flat rectangle. So for a cube, I'm going to start with a rectangle instead of a square because it's more of a rectangle shape. And then I'm going to draw 3 vertical lines. Now, I know that a lot of you probably need more practice with this skill and maybe some hands-on help. But if you can make your objects look 3-dimensional, that's a great thing. Now, as I'm thinking, I drew that stick of butter way too big. But I'm going to just give my butterfly little wings because this is my drawing and this is my imagination. So, it's okay. Also, another thing you can do is just know that where this line is, this is where the new picture starts. So I'm just going to stop my wing here. Now, on my final draft, I would prefer to draw this butterfly in the center of the page and show you the entire wing. But since this is just a sketch, it's totally fine to just let that wing crop off the page. Notice that where I overlap, like the wing, I'm going to erase anything that goes over the wing, just to show you what's in front. That's called overlap. That's a technique of perspective we use in art. It makes things look more realistic and just more believable. Oop, I don't like that. I'm going to bring this down. It's okay if you make mistakes, especially in your sketches. Okay, so that's like kind of a butterfly. I'm gonna go in and maybe give that wing some monarch designs. Remember to draw light. Don't push too hard on your pencil. It's difficult to erase when you do that. Also, sketches don't have to take you more than like 5 minutes to 10 minutes a piece. It's nice to spend at least 10 minutes on them, but I'm not going to do that just for the sake of short video time. Okay, now just imagine that I do this on this side. I want you guys to finish your sketches, but I don't want to bore you with my sketches because I know a lot of you guys don't want to watch a 20-minute, 30-minute video. Okay, now maybe I'm going to do another pun over here. I'm going to do the pun watermelon. Maybe I'm going to put H2O. Or, I don't know, maybe I draw a lake. Actually, we'll wait. I'm going to do that next. I don't like the way this looks. It's not done very well. So, what I could do is keep it and just do it better in my final, or I could like scooch my over to make it look more balanced. I could use color to convey that this is water. There's a lot of different things I could do. Maybe I draw the state of Michigan, which I'm from. If you don't know, it makes the shape of a mitten, and around it there's like a bunch of Great Lakes. I think there's 5. I could be wrong. Is there 6? H-O-N? I think there's 6. Anyway, I'm embarrassed if I'm wrong. It's been a long time since I've lived there. Anyway, I could draw like the state of Michigan with all the Great Lakes around it. I could draw like a lake with a sunset. There's so many different ways to do this. Now, keep in mind, this is just a sketch. This is not my best, most attentive effort. This is not something you should be handing in as a final project. Thumbnail sketches are not supposed to be super amazingly impressive works of masterpiece art. They're supposed to get your ideas out. You are communicating like you're taking notes. Think of it that way. You're making a list. You're not caught up on exactly how beautiful it is. Although, you do want to communicate, so make sure that we know what you're talking about. So here's some melons and the water. Maybe have a palm tree coming over here. Alright? So I hope you're getting the idea. I don't like to take too much time because I know you all have a lot to do. But imagine that I do one more sketch here. This would be my thumbnail sketches. This is worth 25 points. Your final draft should be a better version of a thumbnail sketch, meaning that you balance your image, that you fill your space with detail, that you add color if you can, or shading, that you show that you put in at least an hour and a half or 2 into your final. Now, when you're done, take a photo of it, clear photo, upload it to Friday's assignment, or this assignment, along with your final sketch, and you will also be handing in some drawing prompts this week. I hope this was helpful, and if you have questions, make sure to contact me. Thank you.